Is that any better, kids? It looks even worse at my end now. It almost like I'm buffering at my end. Oh. Okay, seems to be a little bit of a video at my end. It's like it's not quite up to speed. I'll give it a minute, see if it settles down. Better, huh? Okay, a little bit better. Huh. Okay. Only a little better, back better. Huh. Okay, well at first it was lagging a little bit. It doesn't seem to be lagging now, or if it is, it's not as bad. That's why you see me moving my head, see how much lag there is. But the picture seems to be getting a little bit better, so. Third time, hello Carl and the gang. Hey Carter, hey, sound is better. Not really, but go ahead. Okay. Back, we can hear you fine. Okay. Hard to hear over the noise of the generator. Yep, sorry Jen, but you got to run the generator, otherwise the iPad's going to shut off. So, when is the last time I cleaned my lens? Right there, there, I just cleaned my lens. Maybe it's a generator. Yeah, there is a generator running. I have to run the generator to power the iPad. It ran down. It has like no battery left right now, so, and unfortunately I can't use my little battery pack for running my iPad. It sucks too much juice for that, so. Oh man, potato cam. Okay. You just smudged your lens. Get dirty. That better? Okay, kids. Well, in any event, we're having a little fun today. We made tracks. We went from Pine Island, Connecticut to New Haven, Connecticut. 45 miles or so. Buffering, howdy, low-res picture, but we can still hear you. Woody, try refreshing. If you guys are having problems with buffering or something, try refreshing. Or quit watching. At this point, there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Right now, it shows, according to my statistics, 0 people are watching. So there's something screwy going on with YouTube or something tonight. So. I've not heard from Peaceful Don in a while. I don't know where he is. Yeah, I'm not going outside. I've been outside all day today. I am inside now. I know my lens is not smudged. I'm looking at my picture here, and it's just perfectly clear. So, if it's not clear at your end, it's something to do with your settings or need to be refreshed or what have you. So, yeah, Stuck WC, I appreciate that. I have no count at my end here whatsoever. It just shows 0. Just a big 0. So no problem is with us. We all have 458 watching. That's me. I'm a 0. Hey, Wood Beast, what's up, man? 58 watching. Peaceful Don was upset with you, I think. Not that I'm aware of. I don't know why Peaceful Don be upset with me. I've not heard anything from him. First attempt buffering on your end. We're all having the same problem. Hello, Meg isn't going sailing right now. She is going to be on the beach. Okay, yeah, Meg's going to be on the beach. She's not going sailing. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. My cell phone is delayed because I needed my 22 gigabytes with AT&T, and so I can't get any better signal with my cell phone anymore because they've throttled it down, is the term they used. So I'm using my iPad because apparently it has not been throttled down. Hold does cut your bandwidth. Well, it is what it is. I'm down here because if I was upstairs, it would be really loud with the generator playing. So. There's Peaceful Don, not upset, busy. There you go. Hey Don, how you doing? Yeah, I'm thirsty. AT&T, worst service ever, yeah. Don, I missed your voice of reason. There you go. You probably throttled if... No, Sailmaster, I spent 5 hours on the phone with them yesterday, and they clarified that my iPad is got its own 22 gigabytes aside from the 22 gigabytes that my phone has. At least that's what one of the idiots over there told me. So, but sure enough, it seems to be working better. My iPad's working better than my cell phone was right now. AT&T's your worst roll, yep. Yep, I'm fraud. Can we do live stream upstairs now and change later? Nope. Nope, not going upstairs. Damn, that's annoying. Each device has its own data, that is correct. Well, Patreon Pirate, I don't know about that, because I was told by some people that each device has its own 15 gigabytes of service as a hotspot, but that they share the 22 gigabytes that I have for supposedly unlimited internet. But then I was told yesterday that it's 22 gigabytes unlimited internet per device, so I don't know, we'll find out. And you call me an idiot, ahoy, hey boy, AT&T data. You know what? There's no Evil Knievel, there's you know, I'm being lied to by a whole bunch of people, so at this point, I don't know. I'm just testing the water and seeing what works. So we have 5 phones on account. Each has its own 22. Oh, interesting. Okay. Guess you could tether off your iPad and use phone. Put your iPad outside and tether off it using hotspot sharing. Hotspot my cell phone off of my iPad. Huh. What lure did I use? I started out using a pink squid. It caught nothing. I trolled it for about 2 hours. I switched that over to a Rapala plug. It caught nothing, so I gave up and put the rod up. So, I'm calling customers unlimited data plans for the remainder of each month after non-LTE users exceed 3 gigabytes of data usage. After LTE users exceed 5 gigabytes. Currently AT&T customers. So the tether might be good. Backside of iPad with aluminum foil. Okay, well, in any event, obviously you guys can hear me and see me well enough that can be communicating. So why don't we just go ahead and go forward and see what we're doing. So sailing upwinds, I was exceeding probably the speed of anything here in Long Island Sound, and that's one of the problems. You know, when I'm sailing along, well, motoring along at 4 knots, it's not likely I'm going to catch anything. So, and I had a long way to go today, so I really couldn't do to be better for fishing. So, Sailmaster, okay. Guys, everybody keeps asking about Frank. Frank is having some serious medical issues right now, guys. So why don't you guys just lay off of Frank for a while. Frank's a very protective guy. He's been doing a good job for me as a moderator, trying to protect me and my interests. He's a little overzealous, and I understand that. Frank likes to, well, he doesn't like to, but he gets involved with all this troll nonsense and gets on their channels and tries to argue with them. And he's a passionate guy who's very protective of me. I'm sorry if that upsets some of you people, but I don't really care. Frank's a good guy. He's a friend of mine. And I'm trying to make him feel better, because the guy's got some real severe medical issues, okay? So I would appreciate if everyone would just lay off of picking on Frank, because Frank's been doing a hell of a good job as a moderator, as good a job as he can possibly do. So, AT&T provider, yeah, go fund me for AT&T. Sailmaster, that's funny. That's funny, yep. So, and just to clarify, Sailmaster, so I make sure my facts are right, it was you that he timed out yesterday, wasn't that? Is that correct? It was Sailmaster and not the other guy, right? Frank will be fine, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Came on late, so I'm sorry in advance. What is the weather like? And why aren't You outside. Kim, I've been outside all day today. I have gotten all the sun and wind I can stand. I am down below, sitting in some shade, cooling off. So, Doug's ill, Frank's ill, Larry the vegetable, anybody healthy? Yes, Jen, I'm healthy. I feel great. So, despairing, Yepper, Despacito. Last night I saw him get mad and leave. I saw him tell you as a mod. Well, Carter, let's just leave that alone and see what happens, okay? Why pick at a scab? Because that's apparently what you guys want to do, and I'm not going to let you do it tonight. So, hurry all the time. You're either sitting still or rush, taking some time to enjoy some fishing. Well, sailing upwind, I had a long way to go today trying to get here. When you sail, sometimes you don't have the ability of choosing what you're going to do that day. Today I had a long distance between two places that I could spend the night. There was not much in the way of good anchorages in between them, and so I just had to make tracks. Thank you, Carrie Beth. It's hard to bring so much excitement to the people in the chat when I'm timed out. So it was you, in fact, that Frank timed out yesterday. Is that correct, Sailmaster? Mosquito. Damn. Yep, way too much time spent on troll activity. Stick to just you and keep it real. So much weird stuff in that right forge. Well, ahoy, Skipper, you don't have to worry about right forge anymore because right forge channel was deleted. Well, it wasn't deleted. All of his videos were taken down. So I'll just say, I'm just going to say this. Right Forge no longer has any videos about me up anymore. They were all taken down. Why? Because Right Forge was a troll and he was breaking the law and he was a criminal. That's why he was taken down and my channel wasn't. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not a criminal. I'm also not one of these troll type people. These trolls are criminal, law-breaking buttheads, and so he's gone. So no longer going to be an issue anymore. Don't have to worry about him. He's gone. Yes, evil no Knievel, criminal. When you're stealing content and violating copyright, that's criminal. And in fact, if should I chose to, I could have brought criminal charges against him. Wright took his own videos, and yes, there is a new video about you as of 3 hours ago. Well, he did not take his own videos down. He actually made a comment that YouTube took him down. And if he put up another one, then that's going to come down too, and he'll lose his channel. So, what was he doing that was criminal? He was copywriting, he was illegally using copyrighted material. So, New York City. What about New York City? So if you have an opinion, you are a criminal. No, if you have an opinion, you're not a criminal. But if you steal my content and reuse it for yourself, yes, that's criminal. That has nothing to do with opinion. Tell what charges you could have brought. Bring criminal charges against someone. Guys, I'm not getting into all this, okay? Somebody asked about it. I just told you what transpired. So, yes, Todd Mills, please, let's get past all the troll talk. They are a complete, absolute, complete waste of time. So anyhow, got up at Pine Island this morning. Got the dinghy pretty well secured now. I have it right up alongside of the hull, off the starboard. I have the deflated pontoon kind of tied up, back up into the bow of it, and it was secured. And then I got the hull itself tied up pretty tight, tucked up right up tight against the side of the hull. But I have a bumper and a fender down there to keep it off of the hull so it doesn't do any damage. But no wind all day today. I mean, like zero wind. There's more wind right now than there was all day today, the whole way here. 45 miles of motoring. I left there at about 7, got here at 6:30. So 11 and a half hours of non-stop going. well, not completely non-stop. I took a short break midway, jumped in the water, took a little short dip to cool off, made myself a sandwich, and then got going again. So maybe I took 20 minutes somewhere midway to get something to eat and to cool off. So anyhow, I'm now out in the outer area of New Haven, Connecticut, inside the breakwater. So you said some of your videos were demonetized because copyright infringement. I'm not talking about all that stuff, okay? If you're going to continue asking questions about that, I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. As a matter of fact, there's a few people on here that that I just need to go ahead and take care of right quickly anyway. So Carl, I injured my foot today, going to be hopping a bit. Oh, ahoy, Skipper. Sorry to hear that, man. Dinner, drinks, everything, working out. Yeah, man, it's going to be a while before I get down that neighborhood, ahoy, Skipper, but we'll get there. So there you go, jellyfish. I'm taking smoking suggestion. There you go, Doug. Yep. So anyhow, I got inside the breakwater. There was already one sailboat here, and I just pulled in and dropped the hook, and so I'm in a nice little protected area inside the breakwall. Very early tomorrow morning, I'm going to be leaving here to cross Long Island Sound. My goal is to hit Eaton's Neck, depending on wind and conditions, whether or not I can get a sail up tomorrow or not. Okay. Whether I can get a sail up or not, I'm going to go ahead and try to sail across to Eaton's Neck, depending on how time is. Bob, I'm not getting into that stuff, okay? I'm not going to talk anymore about trolls. So, you guys can ask all the questions you want. It's not going to happen. So, sailing upwind, sometimes I use braided fishing line, sometimes I don't. Today I use monofilament, and I like the stretchability of monofilament, so it worked just fine. So, again, Sailmaster, I'm not getting dragged into that conversation. I'm not going to get dragged into that conversation, guys. So, anybody who wants to persist in following that conversation can leave the chat, because it's not happening. Today I'm talking about what I accomplished today, and I moved from Pine Island to here in New Haven. Tomorrow I'm hoping to make it over to Eaton's Neck by Port Jefferson, and if I get there all that quickly, I'm going to go ahead and try to get all the way over to Port Washington if I can. No, John did not catch any fish at all. Didn't catch anything. Moment of silence. Wood beast, I don't know, man. I'll blame you anyway, though, just for the fun of it, okay? How many miles today? I haven't looked on the map. I think it's 46, 47 miles, something like that, which I think is pretty good. I think that's pretty good headway, considering I'm towing 2 dinks, and I was, for the most part, going against the tide for half the day. I was against the tide more than half the day. High tide was at 10 o'clock, so I had a little push the first couple 3 hours, but from 10 o'clock on, I had an outgoing tide. And let me tell you, the tide going out of Long Island is ripping. I mean, it's ripping. I bet you it was 1.5 knots or 2 knots of tide going out all day today. And there were a couple spots where I had to get around a point, and man, the flow coming around the point. So, yeah, I know, Latitude 38. Wind's going to be right on the nose tomorrow. Not going to be good. Sailing upwind, it's on what I'm fishing for. Some fish I use them, some fish I don't. Thanks, Smoking. Appreciate that. You know, if I'm fishing toothy somethings, you know, like wahoo or something like that, then yes, I'll use a metal leader. Otherwise, I may not to. Jellyfish, I don't know if I'm going to make port tomorrow. Probably will not. I'll probably stop at Eaton's Neck tomorrow. I'd be into Port Washington the next day. And then I'm immediately going to rent a pickup truck, or I'm going to work with Douglas to rent a pickup truck. And then after we get done, we're going to haul the dinghy over to Doug's house so we can take care of working on it. Full moon discussion yesterday was hilarious. Yeah, Dick, I thought that was pretty good too. I did. Yeah. Of course, we never got into the full Monty, did we? We were talking about the full moon. So, in the ocean, anything could bite. Well, that's true. That's sailing uplands, but you generally target a specific fish in your setup and your presentation. So, deflated dinghy wouldn't fit in Doug's SUV. Oh no, Frenchie, no way. No, Doug's wife drives a BMW. It's not going to fit in Doug's BMW. No, I wouldn't even ask him to put it in Doug's BMW. So, it'll barely fit in the back of a pickup truck. It's 10 foot 2 inches long, and it's about 5.5 feet wide. So it'll barely fit in a standard pickup truck. And I know I'm not going to put it up on the roof of his car. I would not want to scratch it. Doug's not physically capable of really helping me lift it, so I would have to be doing it myself, so it's going to have to be dragged some. So no, I'm not going to do that. For 25 bucks, I could rent a U-Haul pickup for the day. And from Doug's house to Port Washington is only 17 miles. So, yeah, or a Home Depot truck or something. So, do you use any of those scented lures or sprays? Sailing upwind, I do not, no. Well, I don't use them trolling. Now, I have used some Berkeley baits for regular fishing, but not trolling. So, pleased to see you. I'm hoping a bit, but okay. Okay. All right. Rent a low trailer from Home Depot. 25 bucks will turn into 125 bucks. It might very well, but that's still... Well, actually it won't. It's $17, well, it'll be times 2, so say $40 of mileage and 25 for the truck, so it'll be 65 bucks to rent the truck for the day. Do you take some time to calibrate your autopilot, make your travels easier? No, Dick, I'm going to do that once I get back into Port Washington. I'm just going to take a full day, set aside one day to work on the autopilot and get that done. Let's do some fundraising for a pickup truck. Hey, JR, I didn't ask, but you guys want to contribute to the pickup truck rental? That would be awesome. I'm going to be renting a pickup truck to take the truck over to Doug's house, or take the dinghy over to Doug's house. We're going to put it up on saw blocks and really give the dinghy a complete going over. We're going to re-glue it, reset the stern on it, clean it up, repaint it. I'm going to give the dinghy a complete overhaul, and we will film that, and that video will be coming out. In fact, I've got a video almost done. I just got to do a couple little fast things to it. And once I get to Port Washington and get over to Doug's house where I have Wi-Fi, I'm going to upload that, and that'll be the one about us welding. So, ahoy skipper, there's my PayPal account. It's in the description down below. It shows a link to my PayPal account. It is paypal.me/Carl Brook. That's the best way to donate should you choose to do that. You need to get it back to boat. Yep, Bub, I need to restore it back into being a boat. That's right. Sailing upwind, yes. I currently have an Alaska driver's license. You didn't bring it up, I did. Okay. Yes, that's true. This free dinghy is going to cost you a fortune to fix. Well, Jen, you know, they're normally 2,500 bucks or more, so no, I don't think this free dinghy is costing me a fortune. I think I'm going to spend $200 or so and get this dinghy fixed up and have a nice dinghy to use. So, John, you know, I've not called anybody to get a price on getting somebody to fix it. I imagine it's going to be $600-700 somewhere in that neighborhood, but I'm pretty capable. I'm just going to do it myself. Donations are tax deductible, I believe. Well, not that I'm aware of, JR, but I don't know. Maybe your accountant can argue that point. So I've got cash, holding lots of it. Yeah, sorry, ahoy skipper, don't do that. Patchman of the PFC to 100 may take a pro. Well, it might. U-Haul 1995 a mile, no time and plus mileage. Yeah, smoking is 1995 plus 99 cents a mile. 1995 a day plus a dollar, 99 cents, say $1 a mile. So you should start a foundation. Maybe. James, I'm so tired I can't sleep. Yeah, sorry, James. And a Ziploc, don't want it to get moldy. Yeah, talking about that, guys, let me show you something here real quick. I don't know if you can see this, but you see my wallet contents all laid out over there on paper towels? Well, guess what I did today? I jumped in and went for a swim and forgot I had my wallet in my pocket. Fortunately, I didn't lose it in the ocean, but now I have everything from my wallet over there drying out. Live on a boat, you're going to do that, kids. It's just, you know, you're just going to do that. So, oh, man. Hey, Sailmaster over, like Save the Ocean Foundation and create some tax deductions. Yeah, maybe if I get big enough at some point, I'll do that. Right now, that's probably not going to happen. Try some of the natural herb for sleeping, right smoking. There you go. There you go, Don. You take video of you cleaning the bottom of the boat. Some. I haven't finished cleaning the bottom of the boat, and I'll be taking more. So, okay. So anyhow, kids, that's really all I got tonight. I moved the boat from Pine Island to New Haven, Connecticut. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get to Eaton's Neck. Pretty much uneventful day today. No engine breakdowns, no problems, nothing bad happened. So you know, we're just going to go forward. So, what's the next lure you're gonna? I have no idea, Patriot Canadian. I haven't even thought about it. So, hey gang, Carl timed me out earlier. Is that good or bad? Well, Carter Hayes, that was a little nudge. A little nudge for you to tell you that I'm not having that conversation. I made that clear. So, shameless plug. There you go, Doug. Let's go ahead and do that. Anybody that's got a YouTube channel or a or social media of some kind, you want to plug yourself, let's go ahead and do that. Shameless shout out time. Those boats never carried a wallet, no reason. Well, Twin Baron, when you live on a boat, it would be kind of hard not to have your wallet with you. And today I had to buy fuel, so I put my wallet in my pocket to pay for fuel. So, any drone flying today? Nope, did not fly the drone today. Guys, I got up early this morning, I started the boat, and I headed out. I had a long way to go today. I've been on the go for 11 and a half hours today. Okay, I left there at 7 a.m., so I woke up, you know, put the bedding up, didn't even have breakfast today. Went until about noontime, stopped, went for a quick swim, had a sandwich, and got here at 6:30, and I've not had dinner yet. So, I didn't really have time for anything today. Call it Tune-Up Carter. Okay. Check out I Am Jake here on YouTube. Alright. What was the James guy deleted? He just said he wasn't sleeping. Weird. I don't know what else he said, Jellyfish, but one of my mods decided to delete him. That's scratchy, just me. Jen, I have my generator running in the background. It's probably what you hear. No problem, good side. Thanks, Dick. I appreciate it, man. 11 and a half hours. Yep, and it wasn't any sailing. It was all motoring because there was no wind today. So, yes, I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to get a little something to eat and go to bed. So, great channel from the Caribbean. Hey, Sabi. Cool, man. I will be there soon. I'm heading that direction, man. What's for dinner tonight? I don't have a clue. I don't know yet. There you go. Doug's channel. Doug's got a channel called on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Garage Talk with Doug on YouTube. Answering your automotive questions. Sailmaster, he's got a YouTube channel. So he should plug himself. He needs subscribers. I practice intermittent fasting. Okay, cool. Let's think about this for the next week. Why don't we have cover cars? Catch and cook, live late night, let's go. So put your boat on big rig, trailer to California and film it something different. I have no interest in sailing over to California. None whatsoever. I've already had a sailboat on the West Coast up in Alaska and in Seattle. If I had one in California, I would just immediately head to Mexico. So, where are you located today? Saybrook. I was in Saybrook earlier today. Now I'm in New Haven, Connecticut. Said you can't clean fish on YouTube. Well, what happens is you can clean fish on YouTube, but YouTube will demonetize your video, saying that it's not acceptable to all viewers. So, I did get something new today, though, guys. I'm going to show you something new I got today. Doug's link, but Carl would get huffies. Carter, you know, you're such a... I'm sorry, there's no other way of saying this, Carter, but you're an ass. You're trying to instigate. I have no problem with someone putting up Doug's link. It was already put up earlier in one of the videos. So if you're going to continue behaving like a troll, then you'll be treated like a troll and you'll be gone. Evil, I watch Catch and Cleans all the time on YouTube. Yep, Patreon, and a lot of them get demonetized. So, oh, I thought you went off. Sorry. Okay. Ask who instigates Carter. Yep. Okay. Anyhow, let me show you what I picked up today. A lot of you guys told me I need a sailing hat. I got a big sailing hat. It's got a big thing on the back that drops down. I don't know if I can show this. I don't think I can get the camera far enough away. Anyhow, it's got a big thing on the back that drops down to protect my neck. And most importantly, it's got a wind clip. The wind attaches it to the back of my neck. And what's cool is I can stuff all that inside and not have the wind clip and stuff down, and have myself a nice little sailing hat that I can flip up and tear down and whatever. Anyhow, end of season, it was at the Saybrook Point Marina, which is where I got fuel today. It was the end of season, so they had them on sale, so I got it really cheap. So while I was there, I got myself a proper shade hat, and I'm going to tell you something. After yesterday getting all the sun on the back of my neck and yet sunburn, I really enjoyed having the hat. It made it nice and cool today, and made it very comfortable. So, yeah, we don't need to fundraise for the hat. It was not 75 bucks. Where do you come up with that nonsense? When will you mount the windlass? When I get the windlass. I don't have a windlass here yet. Asked me to post her statement, but it's over 200 words. Asked you to post what statement, Doug? I don't know what you're talking about. Go past the brim. My nose does not go past the brim, no. Push the ride once you get back to Huntington. Cool hat. Thanks, Patriot Canadian. Nice hat. Where do you guys get $75? It was nowhere near. It was like $19. What are you talking about? 75 bucks? You're crazy. See, you did that just to bait me to get the price. I see what you're doing. You know what? Do that crap again, you're gone, man. Don't have to monetize. We'll take the loss on certain videos. Well, Sailmaster, that might be the case, but right now I need every penny I can get. So, what's a windlass? Part of a boat, I guess. Yeah, ahoy, skipper. A windlass is a device that's mounted up on the bow that is used to. Now I froze up. Can you hear me, or is it just froze like this? Jesus, really? Come on, AT&T. Buttheads. Really? Yeah, Doug, that's not Johanna. Okay, just to clarify, Douglas, that was not really Johanna. That was someone impersonating Johanna. There are people impersonating Johanna. Johanna has no problem whatsoever. How are you linked up north? Can't hear you good. Man, my picture froze for whatever reason. I don't know why. I like to fish about you calling. Okay, guys, just so you know, that Johanna is the troll Johanna. It's someone using her name. It's not really Johanna. You know, there's people that get on here and act like they're me. There's people that get on here and act like they're Doug. There's people on here that act like Johanna. It's not really Johanna. You got to make sure you're dealing with the right person. Click on the link and go look at their account and see who they really are, okay? You don't really need a windlass for that boat. It's just one more thing to break. Okay. Oh, Larry doesn't care. Yes, well, JR, there is, Johanna Wilson is my ex-wife, but there are people falsely identifying themselves as her, so. Not a drag. Wood Beast, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yep, I'm buffering at my end too. I'm signing off too, guys. I've had enough tonight, so. Be good, be careful, take good care of one another, which apparently nobody wants to. Everybody wants to just fight anymore, so. What the hell. Anyhow, I'm going to sign off and I'm going to enjoy my evening and have a wonderful take this evening and just enjoy the hell out of myself. And for all of the trolls out there that want to fight, you guys can go fight someone else because I'm out of here. Good night, kids.